Hello everybody, it is Hogan Rules, and today what I'm going to do, school's canceled today by the way, is my WWE Monday Night Raw reactions for the February 8th, 2016 WWE Monday Night Raw. This is episode like 258, I do believe. So what I think of Raw is that it started off with a contract signing between Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Brock Lesnar, but they all interrupted Stephanie McMahon while she started except Brock Lesnar because she had introduced him. The contract signing, they signed it all, and then Brock, my beard's growing back, so my face is kind of itchy. Brock throws at the table at Roman Reigns, and then picks up, and then attack, he throws Dean Ambrose to Roman Reigns, and then throws the table at Roman Reigns, and then F5's Dean Ambrose, and Dean Ambrose is really upset. So Dean Ambrose says he's going to call him out later on tonight to face Brock Lesnar. So yeah. Triple H comes out also as the Brock Lesnar starts as the title at the beginning of the show. Now that's it. That starting off Raw was very strong. Starting it off right there was pretty cool. And we also had the hashtag Thank You Daniel Bryan because he's going to retire tonight at the end of Raw. And yeah, due to medical issues, tribute to his career all night long. They had a Ron Simmons because it's Black History Month, February. Also, they had tribute to Daniel Bryan for his career. He's only been WWE for like 4 years, which makes me kind of upset, but still, he's wrestled 12 years outside WWE, Ring of Honor. I don't think he's been in Impact Wrestling, Luke Below. He's been in like some other wrestling companies, I guess. I only know Ring of Honor and like WWE that he's been in. So that's pretty upsetting. And I did put hashtag Thank You Daniel Bryan on my Twitter at CroucherZ if you want to go follow me. We have Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler for it's a rubber match. I think Kevin Owens beat Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler beat Kevin Owens. Then Dolph Ziggler reversed the cannonball, uses the ropes to his advantage, pins him 1, 2, 3, wins, and then all fair and love more I guess because Kevin Owens tried to do the same thing and Dolph Ziggler just did what that Kevin Owens had coming to him, and Kevin Owens was very upset that he throws a fit on the outside and Dolph Ziggler walks off with the win. Pretty cool match right there. Still, we've seen it for a long time. You could see that's something, I don't know what they're going to do with this, just a rivalry, probably leading up to Fastlane since they have nothing else to do. Or maybe it's going to be pre-show or something like that on Fastlane, some match like that. We also had the Usos versus the New Day tonight in the tables match, but then the other boys get involved and say, hey, can we be in that match? Now it's going to be a 4-on-4 tables match, and there's only have to be one person thrown to the table. And the New Day find a partner, Mark Henry, the unicorn Mark Henry, and they were washing the tables too. The New Day was wash tables, blah blah blah. Renee was there, they were washing the tables. Mark Henry is like a unicorn now, so the New Day is Kofi Kingston, Big E, Xavier Woods, and there were some Jimmy J. Uso and Devon Dudley and Bubba Ray Dudley in the tables match, and they hit the 3D to Big E. This is the end of the match table right there. But then they portray the Usos a heel turn. To one of the Usos, I can't tell what the difference between them really. 3D to one of the Usos. Then they powerbomb the one through a table as well. Well, 3D through one table and then powerbomb through another table on the middle rope. And yeah, so the other boys are setting up something. I don't really understand it, but it's kind of weird. I guess this is going to be a good storyline leading up to Fastlane or something like that. Maybe they want the tag team titles. They're going to have like a triple threat. Maybe tag team championship thing with the New Day still retaining, or something like that's going to happen. I don't know what. Oh yeah, Roman tries to talk to Dean Ambrose about calling out Brock Lesnar and saying that, but Dean Ambrose interrupts him and says that he's got this, and he's got this, and he's gonna go call him out right now. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. We have Titus O'Neil versus Adam Rose with the Social Outcast members Heath Slater, Chris Axel, and now return Bo Dallas. Bray Wyatt was there also tonight, but I'll talk about that later. But they only, because their uncle died last week, that's the reason why they were on all week. The Stewie thing was not there, like Bray Wyatt was not there because their uncle died. Their brothers, Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas, their uncle died last week, so that's that. Titus O'Neil loses because he gets distracted by clotheslines Adam Rose and Bo Dallas on the outside. And Heath Slater helps. He clotheslines him off the apron. And then Adam Rose loads up Titus O'Neil, pins him, and Adam Rose wins the match for a Social Cast member. Well, it was a one-on-one match, so Adam Rose wins. With a little bit of help with his Social Cast members, Heath Slater, Chris Axel, and Bo Dallas. And now we're going to get to Dean Ambrose. Calls out Brock Lesnar, calls him a bunch of names, challenges his manlyhood. Brock Lesnar comes out, beats the crap out of Dean Ambrose, F5s him really quickly. Doesn't take him suplex, so he just beats him up, clotheslines him, throw him into the barricade thing, and then F5s him, and then Dean Ambrose wants some more. He goes like this, come some more. He wants some more. He goes like that, and he comes back out, and Roman Reigns comes out. He's coming out on the ramp, and Brock Lesnar stares at him. Dean Ambrose hits him with a low blow, and that's how that ends. And I guess this is somehow going to lead up to it. And Roman Reigns is talking to him, and Roman Reigns does hardly nothing tonight. Really, he didn't do nothing. Dean Ambrose, Brock Lesnar took that show, but Roman Reigns did nothing. Thank God he did not talk hardly. Ugh. Just saying. Now we have Miz TV, which his special guest is Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho comes out, he interrupts the Miz like everybody else has been doing for the past month or 2 months or so, something like that. And Chris Jericho turns the highlight reel and turns the Miz TV into the highlight reel during when it's on TV. It was funny. That you see the guys rolling. He was like, "Hey, stop it!" It was funny. And Chris Jericho's interviewing the Miz. He's like, "This does not look right." And Chris Jericho's like, "Yeah, it doesn't look right. Give me my potted plant from Dean Ambrose. Give me my chair from Roman Reigns." And it's like, there, that looks better. That was funny. AJ Styles comes out. The Miz attacks Chris Jericho from behind. AJ Styles runs up there, and Chris Jericho beats up the Miz, and they gets back. The Miz gets back in. They beat him up again, and then Chris Jericho and AJ Styles fight. They fight off with each other, and AJ Styles is the one left standing. Well, Chris Jericho rolls out of the way, and AJ Styles is the last one standing, because they're gonna have a match on WWE SmackDown. If you heard from last week on SmackDown, Chris Jericho said, "I want to face you next week at WWE SmackDown, Thursday Night SmackDown." AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho, number 2. So if you haven't seen number 1, go watch it. It was a pretty awesome match. Now go watch. Now can't wait for this one, and stay tuned for that one. Yes. So yeah, that was a pretty good epic Miz TV / highlight reel change. It was funny and hilarious. I'll tell you something a little funny in a little bit, but not right now. Charlotte versus Alicia Fox. Ric Flair's out there with her. Charlotte wins. She does the figure 8. Remember, Brie Bayley's not there because she's with Daniel Bryan right now for his retirement plans. So Charlotte wins with the figure 8. Very clean match, very quick match, really. So that's that. So we're getting tonight. Naomi. Sasha Banks is on the commentary table. Becky Lynch is getting ready to face Tamina from the rest of the Team Bad Luck, Naomi. But Becky Lynch is not winning because she gets distracted when Naomi attacks Sasha Banks from the outside. Becky Lynch helps her and then gets super kicked when she comes back in. Tamina Snuka wins the match. She's called Tamina now. I'm just going to keep calling her Tamina Snuka. She wins the match with a super kick with a little bit of help, and Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks are pretty upset. So they're probably going to have this. Yeah, they're having this match 2-on-2 on WWE Fastlane. So stay tuned for my WWE Fastlane predictions and reactions after the show. I might be going, I might not. So yeah, it's in Cleveland, Ohio. So yeah. So now we're going to get to. Well, first of all, we're going to get to Bray Wyatt versus Ryback. With Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, and Braun Strowman out there. Bray Wyatt wins with Sister Abigail. I think he got a little bit of help, and then they attack him on the rest of them, attack him. Eric Rowan does his full Nelson slam to Ryback. Luke Harper does a clothesline. Braun Strowman does a sleeper hold and throws him to his steel steps, and then Bray Wyatt is talking stuff of how he's the best and stuff or something like that in some weird way, and then follow the buzzards, and that's it. They're going to set up something like this, I don't know, for Fastlane, like a match, and then I'll tell you on Fastlane what I think is going to happen if they announce this match and what's going to happen later on in the show with the Wyatt family. I'll tell you later. But I've been telling you for the past week, so if you haven't seen it, just go back to my previous videos. I said it before. I'm not going to say it anymore. Because it might ruin it. But I already did ruin it. So go watch it if you want. You don't go watch it if you want in my previous videos, but okay. So now we have Daniel Bryan coming out for his retirement. He's talking. He didn't talk for like 5 minutes because he's trying to soak in like all the power of like the WWE universe and stuff. And the yes move was going on. He starts talking about why he cut his hair and cut his beard because he did it for like a cancer hospital thing for kids that have cancer and don't have hair. It's a free donation thing. And yeah, and he talks about all the great people he's seen like Connor the Crusher and that kid. Remember him? I remember him. He was in the WWE Hall of Fame later on. Very sad mood there. He also talks about when they start chanting yes, 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 and he's like, that's what Bree says all the time. And then that's what she said. They said, holy crap, and they said, that's what she said. And he starts laughing a little bit. And he talks about how he liked diving through the middle rope right there because it makes him feel like Superman. And your reaction to it made him feel like Superman. And he talks about the smartest people he's met, like the demon Kane. He's like, he might be a demon, but he's like the smartest guy and the nicest guy I know. So yeah, and his career is from NXT when it was still a game show, not like it is now, like an actual wrestling company. And then they showed him being the Miz. They showed him going to WrestleMania 30. They showed him with the Intercontinental Championship a little bit, and then it showed him almost his whole career. And the Yes Movement was the most memorable part that I remember of Dan Bryan's career. That was like the highlight of his career, and that was pretty awesome. And we're going to remember Dan Bryan with one word: grateful. He is grateful for everything he has done, everything you have supported him with, and everything that we support him with. Not you, we support him with. Because I am part of the we, and you're part of the we, so we support him with that. And he's talking about his mom and his sister on the outside, and then he goes like, tomorrow is the last, I wake up not being a wrestler, I wake up finding like something new or something, finding like myself again. But he's gonna be at ESPN tonight, or it's already happened, with the coach. I'm talking about Dan Bryan, his career and stuff at WWE, I think. And Brie Bella comes out, and they're doing. Dan Bryan's like, let's get one more final yes movement going, and the place lights up with just a yes movement all the way out to the show. Probably after the show when it went off, probably for like he talked for like. Well, he didn't talk for 5 minutes, but he talked for like 30 minutes of when that Colony show came on afterwards. But he talked for like 30 minutes of that show. But the Colony show did not come on. But he talked 30 minutes. It was pretty awesome, pretty emotional speech, pretty cool speech. And Brie Bella's out there, she kisses him, and then they do the yes movement still. And it's all everybody's in tears mostly. I teared up a little bit, but not much. So I know I'm not really a emotional guy, but I did not cry during that. But it's kind of sad that his career goes to the end. He was like an alright superstar. I mean, he was an A+ player in my book, but he was an alright superstar that I watched. But I know my friend Hayes that's his favorite WWE superstar of all, like one of his favorite WWE superstars of all time. He's probably really upset about him retiring. I am too, but he's probably feeling it worse than I am. But I've seen Dan Bryan since he came to NXT. I've seen his whole career since 2010 to 2014. 2015 when he wrestled at WrestleMania 31 and won their contract. He won every title. He won every single title in his career in those past 5 years. That was pretty cool. But he's wrestled for 16 years. He wrestled since he was 18 years old. He wrestled in Ring of Honor. And then he wrestled in WWE, NXT, when it was a game show. And then he went on to be a WWE superstar. And that was pretty cool how his career started and stuff. So he's with the Nexus one day, I remember. They didn't show that part. They only showed his best parts of his career. So, hashtag thank you Dan Bryan, which I did on Twitter, and I put hashtag grateful, because that's how we're going to remember him. Hashtag thank you Dan Bryan, and hashtag grateful. That was trending worldwide, and it was, and so, If you could say it with me, besides the hashtag part, thank you, Daniel Bryan. We are grateful for you. And please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Hogan rules out. One more thing. I'm not going to say beloved Baron. I'm going to say yes, 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 yes.